Hey everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast.
Hey now, Clay here from the Next Issue Podcast as well.
We'll get it. We'll get the intro one day.
Just play the Parks and Rec one.
That's right. So Clay, today we're here because we got a new trailer for Halloween Kills. We got this trailer a little while back, maybe about a year ago, but then everything got delayed. This was supposed to be out in Halloween of 2020, and now it's going to be out in Halloween of 2021. So there we go. But before we do watch this, based on your name, I can see that you watch other Halloween movies before.
You could say I'm a fan.
All right. So I do want to ask two things. First, do you have a favorite Halloween movie? Is it Season of the Witch?
I might have to say Season of the Witch just to, I don't know, create some hate. I mean, I love them all. They're all great and they're all fun for different reasons. But the original 1978 film is just such a classic.
Okay.
I mean, there's just so much that it did to horror at the time. It was just amazing. And I love John Carpenter films.
Yeah. And out of the, I don't want to say old ones, out of the classic ones, that's the one I remember the most for sure. I think I've seen more. I'm sure I've seen more.
Please tell me the only one you've seen has Coolio in it.
Just the one with Busta Rhymes.
Yes.
No. But and then in the early aughts, we got Rob Zombie's take on this franchise, which I enjoyed the first movie. The second one was really weird, but I mean, it's Rob Zombie, so we were.
I enjoyed Tyler Mane. I mean, of anything I got out of that, it was a different take and a different look, but Tyler Mane was awesome in it.
Cool. Now, what about the recent? I guess the last, what was it, a couple years ago, 2018 Halloween? How do you like that one?
Well, the return of Jamie Lee Curtis, so you got to love her coming back to the franchise.
Oh yeah.
Plus, this erases Halloween H2O, that she was in when she last returned to the franchise. Yeah,
it's funny. I love that you can Google like Halloween movie, and then you still have to be more specific as to which one you want to watch. All right, yeah, like I said, I like the other one. I think there's a lot of humor in it, and there's a lot of things that make it different from the original, but also kind of have the same flavor.
I like Jamie Lee Curtis returning because it had a different take, and a take she really believed in being a survivor. Yeah. And so she was really invested in the story. And so that's what gets me excited, because if you've ever seen an interview with her, she does not like the genre of horror.
Oh, no, she.
So it's funny to see, because people want her to always come back to the genre, and she just doesn't care for it. So it's neat when she actually pursues one of the roles that have made her famous.
That's so interesting, because I consider her one of the best final girls we have in the genre, I think.
Oh, yeah. I mean, she is the final girl.
Yeah, other than maybe, what's the name of the from Scream? Neve Campbell. I think she carved out her own thing, too. But, yeah.
Shit, now you're gonna make me start going through the horror movies and all the final girls, because I want to go to Amy Steele from the first Friday the 13th.
Maybe that's a topic we can tackle on the podcast in
Heather Langenkamp
in a longer
Freddy series. Yeah.
But let's go watch the trailer for Halloween Kills.
Yes.
This dropped really weird. It dropped like on a Thursday night. We're recording this on a Friday. So I don't know what Universal's thinking. It's like they don't want the buzz of maybe they want to go into the whole weekend with it. I don't know. But
they don't handle their franchise as well. The Fast saga is the only one that just kind of seems to just do well.
Oh, maybe they wanted to drop this so they could put this in front of Fast 9 this weekend. Maybe that would make sense. I don't know.
I bet you anything we see it in the theater tomorrow.
Oh, for sure. Oh, that's gonna be so good. But all right, let's go take a look at the trailer and we'll come back and talk about it. All right. Here we go. Oh, it's so good already.
You copy! I can't see you! Take my hand now! Get in there! Grab my hand! Ah!
My grandmother was right. The boogeyman was real.
It's over. You can't hurt anyone ever again.
No one told you.
Told me what?
Somebody in there?
Michael Myers is alive.
Oh, are they just going to show us everything?
Stop! You had a knife in your stomach.
You and Allison should not have to keep running. Evil dies tonight.
Oh, shit.
I'm not just gonna sit and watch another innocent person die.
If you
Don't
track
die,
my
Judy
story,
Greer.
that's a straight line.
Oh, shit, the mask. The mask.
What do we do?
We fight.
Let's hunt him down.
Michael Myers is flesh and blood. But a man couldn't have survived that fire. The more he kills, the more he transcends.
Run! Go home now!
He's the essence of evil.
Oh no.
Do it!
Do it! You want your mask? Come and get it!
I'm coming for you, Michael.
Holy crap. We got a lot to process. Hold on.
All right.
First of all, I want to say my eye just kind of went out while we were watching that, and I couldn't see it. So I was like trying to focus, and everything started happening. I started to see the mask from Halloween 3 on the merry-go-round. I loved the nod. It was so awesome.
Like I want Michael Myers to be supernatural because it doesn't it doesn't make sense. Like I guess that was one thing that Rob Zombie did, that he kind of made him just not a supernatural being.
Yeah.
Which I think that was never the intent in the original movies.
Well, they just got to the point, they had gone on, and then they did, I think it's Halloween 5, The Curse of Michael Myers.
Yeah.
That gives him the voodoo origin. So that gives him it's a really weird one. There's actually a producer's cut of it. If you can watch the producer's cut, it's better and it makes more sense.
No, okay. Producers are getting their own cuts now.
Yeah, exactly.
Was it John Carpenter? Was John Carpenter the producer?
No, John Carpenter left. He actually, I think, he wrote the second one. He gets credit for the character and for Laurie Strode. But beyond that, someone bought them out completely. I'm trying to remember the guy's name.
Okay, so he hadn't really been involved till this newer reboot, probably.
Who, the producer?
John Carpenter.
John Carpenter. Yeah, I didn't think he's involved in this at all.
Well, he was a producer on this one.
Oh, for characters and stuff, yeah. But it's David Gordon Green.
I think. What's his name, bro? I mean, I like that Universal, Miramax, Blumhouse. Blumhouse. I'm super on board with anything they're putting out right now. Really.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. Yeah, Jason Momoa's a producer. Danny McBride writing on some of this stuff, and
which is so weird, but hey,
listen,
if you're a fan of something and you make it better, I'm all in.
Yeah, and that was something that we could probably talk more about that, but I was thinking, like, as people, from your generation start creating the media, then it appeals, like it really feels, because you kind of all grew up with the same influences. But I like the trailer a lot. You're right. They did show a lot of violence, a lot of the kills, I hope.
Yeah, I mean, that was
I almost don't want to say I hope there's more, but I mean, there has to be more, right?
I mean, that was the one thing that when the first movie went to the second movie, the gore increased. So that was always the one that everyone referred to as the gorier Halloween film.
Okay.
So I wonder
this one definitely does that too.
Yeah, I wonder if this one's just trying to outdo that one.
It's trying to combine 2 and 3. That's why they have the mask.
just the kills we saw in that one, I mean, I think that outdid 2 by itself.
Yeah. I'm excited. I love Halloween, like Halloween time with horror movies and weird stuff happening and weird movies run around. I'm also just excited that I'm looking forward to going to the movies and watch movies at the theater. I'm
concerned for Judy Greer in this film.
Me too. I hope they don't kill her.
The vibe is that she is not going to make it to the end.
Judy Greer needs to be in more stuff. That's all I'm going to say.
She was in Jurassic World. She was in Ant-Man. Everything she's in, she makes it better.
Yeah.
But she's in a lot of stuff. She's in a lot of franchise. She's in the Planet of the Apes franchise.
Yeah, so many voice acting gigs that you would never even know it's her. Okay. Well, anything else, Clay, before we wrap up?
No. Oh man, I just keep thinking about the mask, and I'm hoping that there's more to it, and that's just not the nod that we get in the trailer.
Okay. Well, I mean, who knows? They could spin off a thing that Halloween was supposed to originally be an anthology series, right?
Right. That's why 3 is different, because it was just like, we're gonna start telling more different stories.
Yeah. So maybe we'll get a Halloween presents something.
There's something else I noticed in the trailer I want to acknowledge. When Michael Myers pulls this old man's head into the door frame, and starts killing him, I think that's Tom Atkins, and Tom Atkins is the star of Halloween 3: Season of the Witch.
Oh, the dude that he repeatedly bashes into the door. Yeah,
it just for a second, I think I see him.
So he has been in a show called, I recognize the actor now that I'm looking back through it.
Yeah, he did all John Carpenter's films back in the day.
He's been in a show called Rescue Me. That's the only reason I remember him. I'm trying to get a good shot, but there's no good shots. Maybe it is. I mean, that would make sense if he's part of this. I do like that now all 3 generations of the women are on the same side, because one of the conflicts in the first movie was not believing the grandmother, not believing Laurie that Michael was real and Michael was going to come get him. But now everyone's on the same side. This won't take, I mean, the first movie happened in a couple of days. This may happen overnight. Like, I feel like it's just going to be a one-night thing.
And that's the way the second one is originally. It goes that night into the hospital, and all the action takes place in the hospital.
Okay. And all right. I hope. Well, thanks everyone for watching. Clay, thanks for joining me here. Remember to share, like, subscribe, and I don't know if you want to plug the new thing.
Oh yeah, we have a Patreon. If you, I'll put the link in the show notes.
Yeah, we have a Patreon. It's really more. It's like a tip jar, really.
Yeah.
We don't have any rewards now, so if you appreciate the stuff we're doing,
if I make you laugh once,
right? If Clay said something you'd never heard. That might warrant it. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. See y'all next time. Bye.
Hail Bebo.